Biafra Battle Cry Channel Television. At the moment, I want to glance to you all the
Guys, this is Akere Market in Ajegunle, where they sell spare parts. Akere Market in Olodi Apapa Ajegunle, where they sell spare parts. It's currently on fire. Fire started about 3 a.m. this morning. Up to now, it's still on fire. The market is down. Everything is completely burnt to the ground. They're still trying to see the damage, but it's really terrible. Really, really terrible. Guys, this is Akere Market in Ajegunle.
In Lagos, as you wickedly vote for Peter Obi, just pack your load and leave Lagos. I remain Prophet God Odekoro. As Sonaju, I'm just saying the best. Igbos in Udumota, all the Igbos in Lagos, as you wickedly vote for Peter Obi, just pack your load and leave Lagos. I remain Prophet God Odekoro. As Sonaju, I'm just saying the best. Igbos in Udumota, all the Igbos in Lagos, as you wickedly vote for Peter Obi, just pack your load and leave Lagos. I remain Prophet God Odekoro. As Sonaju, I'm just saying the best. Igbos in Udumota,
been forced together to live in one pathetic country. So anybody who goes there today to say pray for Nigeria, that person is just deceiving himself, because the people who want to be that Nigeria had not sat down to agree if they want to be Nigeria. There is no land called Nigeria. There is no language called Nigeria. There are no people called Nigerians. We are only deceiving ourselves.
We are not Nigerian.
Okay, where is Nigeria where is the land called Nigeria? What is the Nigerian language? We are nations that had been forced together to live in one pathetic country. So anybody who goes there today to say pray for Nigeria, that person is just deceiving himself, because the people who want to be that Nigeria had not sat down to agree if they want to be Nigeria.
These people are desperate for power. They have brought religion into politics. They have brought ethnicity into politics, division, strife, and so on and so forth. All they do is sit there and pass judgment on other people morning, day and night. The question you need to put to Amici, Buhari, Tinubu, and every single one of them is, what do they have to offer this country? What are their programs? Because when I saw the monster and the darkness and the evil that I saw in the APC, I said, well, may God forgive me, and I went back to my family, and I'm very happy to be there, and I'm happy to be playing a key role, having seen the light.
So I told them, I said, I will not go quietly. I will tell the world what I think about what you're doing, because it's wrong, it's irresponsible, and it's dangerous. The very idea of a Muslim ticket for the APC, which is what they were planning at the time, I was the one that spoke about it first and criticized it effectively. We are approaching 2023. Some in the Southwest, specifically Bola Tinubu, believes that his party will field it. I will tell you this today. He has made the big
What is happening, really, as far as I'm concerned, is this, that we have reformed, we are moving forward. Same faith ticket is something that was a challenge, but we looked into it. It depends on who the number two is. It's not about his faith, it's about the individual. And if it is an individual that's a Muslim that I can live with, I'm prepared to live with that. The fact is this, okay? Today, let's talk about today, not yesterday. APC has reformed itself and has become a different body. This APC,
so the devil
let me
APC?
tell you,
the devil you saw.
No. But definitely it's been exercised, and I'll tell you why. And it's proved. I'm not just saying it.
These people are desperate for power. They have brought religion into politics. They have brought ethnicity into politics, division, strife, and so on and so forth. And all they do is sit there and pass judgment on other people morning, day and night. The question you need to put to Amici, Buhari, Tinubu, and every single one of them is, what do they have to offer this country? What are their programs? Because when I saw the monster and the darkness and the evil that I saw in the APC, I said, well, may God forgive me, and I went back to my family, and I'm very happy to be there, and I'm happy to be playing a key role, having seen the light.
I told them, I said, I will not go quietly. I will tell the world what I think about what you're doing, because it's wrong, it's irresponsible, and it's dangerous. The very idea of a Muslim ticket for the APC, which is what they were planning at the time, I was the one that spoke about it first and criticized it effectively. We are approaching 2023. Some in the Southwest, specifically Bola Tinubu, believes that his party will field him. I will tell you this today. He has made the biggest mistake of his life.
What is happening, really, as far as I'm concerned, is this, that we have reformed, we are moving forward. Same faith ticket is something that was a challenge, but we looked into it. It depends on who the number 2 is. It's not about his faith, it's about the individual. And if it is an individual that's a Muslim that I can live with, I'm prepared to live with that. The fact of the matter is this, okay? Today, let's talk about today, not yesterday. APC has reformed itself and has become a different body. This APC,
so the devil
let me
APC.
Tell you,
the devil you saw.
No. But definitely it's been exercised, and I'll tell you why. And it's proved. I'm not just.
This is happening live. Today, Wednesday, 8th March 2023. This is happening live. Akere Market, Olodiapapa, Lagos. Burnt down completely. And the security man was killed while he was begging them not to burn the market. What have these men do to them? What have these men done? They are not politicians. They are not getting from politicians. Nobody even remember them. Look at Akere Market is. Look at the streets of Akere. Very dilapidated. Nobody cares. No one knows. They are here just managing, trying to feed their family, trying to make ends meet. But the stupid politicians, when they finish eating the money, they collect the this and they go and build houses, buy exotic car and drive. When the masses that are suffering, you still come and attack them, destroy their properties. What are you doing this for? What is it for? You have gotten the ticket. What else do you want from the masses? What else do you want from these men? From these men that are trying to make ends meet. What do you want from them? What is their fate? What is their fate? The children that you have taken away food from their table, their cry will have reached God. And you will pay for it. The cry of these children has reached God. Look at these men now. Look at how they are. Look at them. Look at what you have caused them. Nigerian politicians. Nigerian politician, cool down for Jesus. There is God. In everything you do, think about it. Whatever thing you want to do, think twice before you do it. Why burn down people's properties? What are you burning it for? What have they done to you? What is all this for? Eh? What is all this for?
What is happening? Yeah? Are we not in the world again?
Can you imagine, my sister? Can you imagine? Huh? Jesus. Jesus. Look at. Huh? What is going on? What have we done to you politicians? Huh? What is the meaning of this? Please, Nigerian, if you are watching this, wherever you are, please spread this message. Save the land, because the thing is getting out of hand. Share it to reach the politicians. Let them know that what they are doing is not good. Let them know that what they are doing is not good. We voted. You rig election. You have given it to who you want to give to. We remain calm. We are not protesting. We didn't do anything. Why they attack again? Why are you attacking us? Why are you attacking the poor masses? That they don't even know the road to the government house. Nobody knows them. If they know how to, they will not eat.
What we're seeing in Nigeria today is part of that story. It's a tragedy that we are watching. It's a tragedy that we are all witnessing, because as we see things falling apart, the pressure this time is not foreign colonialism, forgive me. The pressure instead is corruption and violence and attempts at control. And that's why I totally agree with my honourable friend, the member for Edmonton. We need to call out to the corruption. We need to use the powers that we have in this country to stop those who are profiting from the wealth of that great nation and hiding it here. Now, some people will remember when General Gowon left Nigeria half the central bank, so it is said. And moved to London. We know that today even now, in this great city There are, sadly, some people who have taken from the Nigerian people and hidden their ill-gotten gains here. We know that our banks, sadly, have been used for that profit and for that illegal transfer of assets. And that means that the UK is in an almost unique position in being able to actually do something.
My name is Mazen Namdekano. I am the leader of the largest mass movement on the face of this very earth, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB for short. I am the director of radio, Biafra and Biafra television, and by the very special grace of God Almighty in heaven and no other, the servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. Also a defender of the rights of Nigerian youths. But we are here, we are live, we are direct, and I can assure you that the whole world is listening. All our platforms are go. I understand that we are simulcasting on all our normal platforms. There are no issues. As I told you, we're going to read the book of Psalms. By the time we finish this very process, I will tell you precisely the reason why I asked you to do it. It is something that I have done for very many years. That is how spiritually the enemies cannot overcome us, because I dwell upon it all the time. I want all of you to understand very, very clearly and unequivocally that what we are doing is of the Spirit. And unless you are in the Spirit, you will never, ever understand it. Allow me to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, because this very broadcast this morning, as always, is going out to the entirety of humanity. Mankind is listening. Every intelligence agency in Abuja, they are listening right now. In every government house, including the council house, you know where they are listening, because they know here is the citadel of truth. Here we preach the gospel of redemption without any apologies whatsoever. Tell your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your relatives, no matter where they are around the world, as long as they are in possession of an internet-enabled device, they should be able to listen to us. We are live and we are direct and heaven will bear us witness this very morning that I'm going to pray, starting from today, from the book of Psalm. Psalm number 1. Tomorrow I am going to pray Psalm number 2. The next day I will pray Psalm number 3. And because of the magnitude of what we are doing, we are going to pray in English language. That what we are doing is in the gift of heaven to give. Let us pray.
The Psalms. Psalm 1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, that yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. In all that he does he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. Psalm 2. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us burst their bonds apart, and cast away their cords from us. He who sits in the heavens laughs. The Lord holds them in derision.